So honestly, I was shocked to see Mariahlynn and Rich Dollaz on this upcoming season of Marriage Boot Camp. For the simple fact, I thought their relationship was over after this scene on Love and Hip Hop.
You disrespect me and embarrass me. Just said I embarrassed myself. Why do I keep playing myself with you, Naya? That's crazy that you left me on that stage like that. Because you know how much I care about you, that you don't back me up a little bit.
I feel as though, forget about you not publicly claiming me, but publicly embarrassing me is the worst. It's we all be going through things behind the scenes, A lot of times we put up with things that we're not so proud of behind the scenes. But then when my mama and them know, and my coworkers and them know, and it's on TV and my business is out there for the streets, that's when I feel like I would have to move if I was Mariahlynn. And that is why I guess I'm frustrated with the situation.
You're gonna go out there and back me up for once, for once. Have my back. This is crazy. Yes or no?
Don't let another 10 years go by and you're still in the same situation. In life, we're all supposed to grow. Over time, growth is supposed to happen. Or you had to think, what is going on? It's the same thing at our job. Even every year that we're on a job, we're supposed to get a promotion or a little increase in money. So the fact that they are 10 years in a situation and nothing has changed, like she's complaining, or her biggest issue with the relationship is the fact that she's not being claimed, and that's step one of a relationship, I feel like they don't have a relationship. I hope that the thing is, Rich isn't tripping because he's also been dating other women in the meantime. Also still claiming and talking and speaking up Erica Mena. He's still been doing his thing while he was, I guess, had Mariahlynn in the background. And that's the thing. Mariahlynn only sees Rich. You probably only dated him. So it's hard to really look at a person's flaws when that's the only person that you have to compare it to. But if she started dating other men, even if she just was like, okay, for 6 months, I'm not going to talk to Rich and just talk to other people or focus on myself and my career, whatever it may be, but just stop putting Rich as the utopia of your life, then she will really see that he's not all that. Because the fact of the matter, what always gets me is that women, we have so much going for ourselves. Like, we are created to create. We bring children on the earth. We just produce. So the fact that she was with him for 10 years and she basically has nothing to show for it but like some tears and him saying he done said mean things about her, that's not a man that you want to be with. In them 10 years, she could have been happily married by now with a family with another man. Instead of trying to wait and hope that things change. And it don't take people that long to figure out what they want to do. And if it takes you that long, if it takes a person that long, that means that's not your person. Because if somebody really like you, they're ready to take you off the market. They don't want nobody else to have you. So the fact that, I just feel like Rich probably likes some parts of her, but as far as that being his wife, I'm not quite sure about. I'm not completely sold. And he's not completely sold. So besides her being happily married by now with kids to somebody else in this 10-year span, she could have paid off her debt, whatever debt she had. If she has debt, she could have built her dream home from the ground up in 10 years time, probably 2 or 3 homes in 10 years time. She could have wrote books. She could have had her 3rd, 4th, 5th album out. She could have been working, grinding to get a Grammy. She could be on Cardi B status by now in those 10 years that she was waiting with him. I also looked up things that you can do within a year. You can stroll an entire continent in 1 year. So she could have strolled a couple continents in 10 years. What I'm trying to say is that she could have been doing things that were more productive, more life enriching than dealing with Rich. Instead of just letting the years roll by, she could have actually been doing stuff that moved her along and actually positioned her to meet somebody else that would love her, that would claim her, that would take her off the market. Because that's what I'm all about. I want us to have the best in life. I want us to not settle for less. I want us to know that He is not the prize. We as women are. Men are good, great catches, but you the prize. Even in ancient history, women were given as a prize for men that win wars. You know, the king be like, oh, you got my daughter and all these monkeys and donkeys and riches of the land. You know, like a woman came with good reward. So we are the prize, you know? So it's so many things she could have did. She could have sailed the world a few times, because you could sell the world in a year. So she could have sold the world. She could have raised millions of dollars for a charity. She could have planted a whole rainforest, a forest in a year. So she could have did so many more productive things than sit up here and be in this situationship with Rich for 10. Like I said before, I feel like people not being claimed in relationships is so high school. That's the number one thing that we should be demanding. Like, after a few months, if you don't know where it's going nowhere. And realize, like, it may be hurtful in the moment, but it won't always be like that. That's just not your person. And the longer you wait, the longer that you stay around hoping that you'll change that person's mind, the worse and harder it'll get to actually be to walk away. Because I know that's what some of y'all was saying in my comments on the other video. Oh, they got all these years, and that's the problem. Don't let it be another year. Don't let it go by at 11 years. You know, because you do feel that way, because you put in time, and you probably think, like, the moment I walk away, he gonna get it right. The moment I walk away, he may marry somebody else. But you cannot, like, live in limbo like that. Do what's best for you. If he hasn't shown you anything that you want to live with for the long run, in 10 years is not going to happen, or at least it's not going to happen for you with that man. And I just feel like it's better just to cut your losses, no matter how much it hurts. Or if you don't want to leave, then you gotta, like, take the good with the bad. Just know what it comes with. You just may not get claimed. But all I know is that in these situations, they'll sit up there and claim the next chick quickly, because she knew her standards. She knew her worth. That's the thing. Why would I pay full price for something that you done gave me for free? Like, no, but I will pay full price for the person that demands it. A person that's not trying to give me their benefits. So that's what we have to realize as women. Do not give your all to a man until he gives you a reason to. And one of the reasons should be him claiming you first and foremost. We got to get the bare minimums in place, the necessary minimums for you to even claim him. You know, how about that? Let's flip the script. What I just need to hear. We'll watch more of the show, What Makes Rich So Great, because a lot of times that happens to us too. Sometimes we feel like we just want somebody. It don't even matter about their character. We just want somebody just to want somebody. We want a man because we just want a man. But I would like to hear what Mariahlynn got to say about what makes Rich such a great catch. Like, I want to hear, I want to know. And it better be something that moves me to tears for her to stay with a man this long. Because Rich is not the only guy. She already in the industry. She could get somebody else. Psh. You know, that's how you always have to feel. That's how men feel about us. Ain't nothing cut it off. They make songs about it. So I think that's the best way to do. Have your mandatory minimums. That way, when it is time to fall in love, the man has hit the things that you need, hit your wants and desires. And then you can reward him. The other feeling is mutual. You can reward him with your love, loyalty, devotion, and all that jazz. But not a second sooner. We have to learn how to get our needs met, because obviously Rich is getting his met, you know. And it's not something like, oh, we keep coming back to each other. That don't mean nothing to me. That just sounds like two people that are both settling for each other. Y'all both not really what each other really wants deep down inside. But well, especially Rich. But you know, hey, it's convenient. Hey, it's comfortable. Hey, it's what I know. I don't like that, because people get married in them kind of situations and they wind up getting divorced because you cannot, or they wind up being miserable, living a miserable marriage. No, I don't think anybody should live that kind of way. So that's all I got to say about the situation. I'm going to watch a little bit more of Marriage Boot Camp to see what else is revealed in this upcoming season. But, you know, this story is standing out to me the most. Nevertheless, let me know what you guys think, and we will talk again soon. Bye.
You treating him like he's the prize. He is not the prize. You got to understand, you the prize. He's not the prize.
Met Synquetic, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Synquetic, man, the girl was heaven sent.